Hello, and welcome to the Word of the Week, hosted by Oreen Newton, for the week of February 27th, 2022. The word of the week is audacity. Audacity. The definition of audacity is boldness or daring, especially with confident or arrogant disregard for personal safety, conventional thought, or other restrictions. It is shameless boldness. The scriptures are from John 14 chapter 6 verse. Jesus said to him, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. This was Jesus' audacity to state that he is the gateway to God. Genesis 50th chapter 9 through the 21st verse. But Joseph said to them, don't be afraid. Am I in the place of God? You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good, to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives. So then don't be afraid. I will provide for you and your children. And he reassured them and spoke kindly to them. Joseph exhibited the audacity of kindness. The thought for the week is audacity is an attitude or a response to a situation. The word has both a positive and a negative connotation. For example, being brave or bold provokes a positive response, while being rude, disobedient, or disrespectful provokes a negative one. For example, the audacity of Adam and Eve to eat from the tree that they were emphatically forbidden to eat was disobedient. Believing the serpent, they chose to boldly defy God without regard for their personal safety. When they had to face God, however, they cowered and were ashamed. Negative actions usually result in negative consequences. In their case, Adam and Eve were banished from the garden. God's curse to them and their descendants was, by the sweat of your brow will you eat your food until you return to the ground. In another example, former President Barack Obama stipulated that those who supported him believe in the audacity of hope. He asked the country to boldly hope for an America that would stand up for the principles of the Constitution. He asked us to stand up to the increase of political traditionalism and growing global disruptions. He challenged the people of America, no matter their color, religion, age, or economic status, to band together under the banner of hope. Millions reacted to the audacity of his message and elected Obama, who has been one of the most popular presidents in the history of the United States of America. America is held as one nation under God. It says so in the Pledge of Allegiance. But how many of us have the audacity of faith? Can we exhibit the kind of faith that can bend the arc of society toward the righteousness of God? Can we, against tradition and convention, operate in the faith that God can and will change our lives for the better? Can we believe that God will restore health to the sick and deliverance to those in captivity no matter the bondage? Can we teach forgiveness of the sin sick, give hope to the offended and persecuted, open the eyes of the spiritually blind, and support justice for all? Can we boldly exhibit and share the knowledge that God not only hears, but also answers our prayers? Can we have the audacity of faith? I hope, I pray your answer is yes, we can. I'm going to challenge all of us to show the audacity of faith. And if this message and other messages that you have heard been an inspiration to you, please invite others to Spotify or Buzzsprout to hear this message from Oreen Newton, the Word of the Week.